Today we're looking at the Springfield Armory Ronin. This one's chambered in 10mm. It's a new release from Springfield Armory. They are expanding the Ronin line. Very popular line of 1911s. People love them. They look beautiful. They shoot amazing. And they do offer these at an MSRP of $849. Hammer forged, slide and frame, blackened slide, stainless frame. Looks beautiful. You can see that it does have front serrations, a fiber optic front sight, 2-dot tactical rear sight. It has that ledge there that you could use for charging the gun, as well as laminate grips with the cross cannon insignia on there. 8-round single stack magazine chambered in 10mm and a trigger that is amazing. Alright, right around 5 pounds there, and that's what keeps you on target with the 1911s. It's that single action trigger with that short reset. Just a beautiful looking and shooting handgun. When I took it to the range, I was so impressed. Big fan of the 10mm, and I'm a big fan of the Ronins. They are nice, they're priced right, and they shoot great. But when I got this 1911, I figured I need to get a holster for that. You know, why not? And I reached out to Multi-Holsters. They make Kydex holsters. They specialize in Kydex holsters. Everything from custom holsters to suit lights and lasers to just your standard holster, which is what I have right here. This is an inside the waistband Kydex holster made for the Springfield Armory Hellcat. And when looking for a holster, it has to be comfortable to wear and offer retention of the firearm, and these certainly do that. So I'm a big fan of multi-holsters. You can see it does have their insignia on there on the belt clip, and that's another thing, real strong belt clips. So I love it with the Hellcat, but considering the 1911 is much larger with the 5-inch barrel, much heavier, even though this one here in 10mm offers the same specs as the other 1911s in 45 and 9mm. So I went with an outside the waistband holster, and this is what I went with right here. It's a multi-holsters. Went with the gray carbon fiber look to it. I think it looks phenomenal. It complements the look of the Ronin. That's what I was trying to achieve here when picking out the colors. And then the black and rear of the holster. Belt clips set at a cant, so when it sits on the belt, it's at a cant like this. So once inserted and you're ready to draw, the fat part of the palm hits that grip safety and makes for a nice draw. But I mentioned that it's so important to have retention and comfortableness when carrying, especially a heavier handgun like this. And that's what I was able to achieve, or shall I say Multi-Holsters was able to achieve when they created this. Once again, it's universal for 1911s without a rail, which this Ronin does not have a rail, and it offers very nice retention, and it is comfortable. Now these belt clips are adjustable. You can see all these eyelets here. You could change it out, put it to your liking, but I decided to keep it the way it came right here because I do like that cant, and it makes it easier for me to draw the pistol once on the belt. And together it looks very cool. That carbon fiber look to me is just classy. I think it looks nice, and that's a good way to describe the Ronin as well. It's a classy looking and a great shooting handgun. Once again, very much impressed with the way it functions, and the accuracy of it is unmatched. So let me go ahead and roll some range footage of me drawing and shooting, and you can check it out for yourself. Full disclosure, I have very little experience carrying 1911s, but with this setup and the quality of this gun and holster combination, that may change things, especially in the winter months where we have plenty of cover with our heavier jackets. You know, I love the combination. I love the way it feels, and it is heavier. There's no question, especially when you're used to carrying a Hellcat that is so much smaller, so much lighter. And this is in 9mm and this is in 10mm, so that adds weight as well. You're looking at 8 rounds in the magazine, but I have carried it, and it's heavier. It certainly is an adjustment. I'm not going to stand here and say that it's not, but it is comfortable once you get used to that additional weight. So I certainly enjoy it. I think the combination is great. It just instills my confidence in the Springfield Armory Ronin and multi-holsters. They do such a nice job with Kydex holsters. I love them. This would work with a leather holster as well, but I like that Kydex. I like how thin it is, how light it is, and how nice it retains the firearm once in place. It's not going anywhere. Now, it does have an adjustment screw right there that you can either tighten it up or loosen it. I have it about as loose as it could go without falling out, because I like that quick, easy draw. I could tighten it up a little bit and it would offer a little more of a tug on it to draw, but that's really not my style, and the user, whoever has it, can suit that for their own style. But there it is, the Ronin and the multi-holster. I think it's beautiful. I think it works great, and I certainly enjoy this combination and look forward to more time with it. Appreciate you watching.